Welcome back, everybody. It's a new day here on the Rim, and things are looking reasonable. We have a pretty bumper crop of fungus coming in that should stabilize our animal situation. Uh, I'm gonna make some adjustments before we unpause here, but the main things that I want to do, if we go to the world map for a second here, is I do want to do a bit of quick caravanning. Specifically here to take out the fog weather controller before things get too bad, and then also come down here. And I think it's time to get rid of the climate adjuster, since I don't think it's been helping us much. This is kind of like a preamble to maybe starting to mess with some of the numerous ancient complexes that we have on the map. But yeah, we're gonna do a quick 1-2 punch here, assuming things go well. And so to that end, I think our raiding party is going to be White, who has a bionic leg, so moves nice and quickly, and also, I believe, is on a go frenzy for 3 days. So I think we can take advantage of that. And then Flynn, who is newly returned, but needs a bionic leg nonetheless. And we have one in storage, so we're probably going to go ahead and get that going as well. But I want to get the colony a little more stable. Also, we have a charge rifle coming out very shortly that will be Flynn's new weapon. Lada has seen better days, I think is all I will say on that front. And then what's the status on... Yeah, let's unsuspend this. But maybe let's keep slightly less in stock. Like, I think we need some, but not that many. And then, as for adjusting things, I want to create a few stockpile zones. I don't like... I feel like it used to be that if you dragged in like that, it wouldn't merge them. But I think nowadays you place the second one and then do that. And then what I wanted to do here is I just want to... This storage room is, I believe, set at normal. So I'm just going to say preferred for steel. Judge Judy Slayer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And then over here, I just want to grab blocks and get them also outside, because neither of these are going to be decomposing in the fresh air, and our storage room overfloweth a bit. So those will get moved, and then I'm going to sick the bears on helping with that, because they don't have a lot to be doing right now, and I don't mind if the storage room gets a little animal filthed up if it means that things are a bit more reasonable. But given what Flynn is up to, let's get Flynn's operation underway, which is going to be a right leg bionic leg. And then Morrison's doing fine. I guess Young will just do the operation, which is who I would have preferred anyways. So once you finish that, material needed. Eh? Oh, is this a health limitation? Yeah, we'll switch them over. This is a bionic leg, right? I guess Mule's doing it. All right. So it was just that it was reserved. But Mule is a competent doctor. Hopefully I don't regret that claim. Oh, and where did that charge rifle get to? While we're at it. Always searching. Did it get finished? It did get finished. So it should be somewhere in here. There it is. Ah, good quality. Nice. That's solid. Now, the other thing that I wanted to switch up is we have steroid with a jump pack at the moment. I think we're gonna let that go. And we're going to switch that over to Flynn. At least for the purposes of this, I like people that I'm sending out to have the capacity to escape from dangers. Let's see. Is this already set to preferred? Yeah, we'll switch this to normal, just so that gets moved. And then also, let's make sure that the bears, at least for the time being, have free run of this section. So they can move that as well. So we're just trying to get some of those items out. All right, Young's moving that. Let's try and watch where Young places that. Of course, the far side of that. And then we have bedrolls. So, age reversal cycle on Morrison is done, so we can uninstall this. And then I don't think we have anything pending for age reversal cycles. So I think we'll just leave that as is. And yeah, we're starting to get our fungus supplies back up, so we should be good. Oh, did I not? I was like, wait, why did this happen? Because we didn't enable the bears to actually have the destination for delivering. All right, Flynn's back up and operational. Probably means she's going to be wandering around vomiting on everything, because that's when they get up, apparently. But, oh yeah, actually, Flynn also force equip that. I'm not mad about taking that. Oh, and let's adjust our drug policies a little bit here, because I want to create... So first of all, this one... I think everyone should just carry one around so they don't have to go and get one. I think that's fine. And then also for the carry-only drug policy, hello, Buffalo. How goes it? The colony is good. We're prepping up for a trip out to take care of that weather generator. So I'm setting up some drug policies specifically so that we're kind of ready and raring to go. How is your day going? All right, so still every 5 days they'll carry a panoxicillin and a go juice and a wake up just in case they need it, and then also probably an ambrosia and 2 psych ITs. All right, and then given the plan right now, Flynn is going to switch over to the combat one. And White is also going to switch over to the combat setup. So yeah, so we're waiting for Flynn to get healthy, and then we're gonna set up. And head out to this one here to get rid of the weather controller with the unknown threat. I'm guessing that's going to be an ambush, and then the 5 snow hares. And then we'll come back. So should be a quick round trip. Shouldn't take much time. And the polar bears are taking some of our non-decomposing stuff and getting it out of our storage room, because we've just completely filled it up with stuff. All right. So when everybody wakes up tomorrow, that will be when we get rolling. And let's just double check. Flynn, your gear. Yeah, you're well geared up. You have a jump pack now. You're carrying the appropriate stuff. And White, you haven't swapped over. Did I not switch them in the assignment? White should be switched. Okay, so they'll at some point switch over their equipment, and then we can get going. Not sure why they didn't. But yeah, food is stabilized, so we're in reasonably good shape. We have quite a bit of mushroom crop coming in, so we should be able to keep our horde of bears supplied. Morrison is just like not tired at all. Everybody else went to sleep hours ago. Oh, Flynn is still up and about too. What's that about? What do your needs look like? You're well rested too? Oh. Did Flynn come back that recently? Huh. And of course Morrison's like, well, clearly Flynn needs a potted plant planted. Now, longer term here, We also have, we now have the quest for Edie's Dame ceremony, and I think this room is going to have to become our throne room. So after Flynn gets back from this trip with White, I think we're going to end up moving these neural superchargers probably down to here, I'm thinking. And we'll make this hallway also be where the neural superchargers live. And then we'll turn this into a throne room because it's already relatively impressive. The carpet helps a lot, so... Okay, White is up. We'll wait for Flynn to get up, and then we will start caravanning. All right, well, I like seeing this. This is what my hope was that people would just bounce back and forth like that. The fact that almost always this is the one. Oh, actually, White, while you're here, this warg is a little worrisome. So let's take out the warg. And then Flynn is up, so after that we will... Alright, so let's just hunt that. And then, after that gets delivered, we will be about it. I just don't like leaving large predators out in, like, our main base area. It's a recipe for bad things happening. Okay, let's see if we can get this sorted out. So we are going to form a caravan to here. Oh, actually, before we do that, I always forget to do this as well. For assignments, White is going to be on travel, and Flynn is going to be on travel, and that will mean that the food computations are properly done. Let's see, White and Flynn. I'm not going to bring any polar bears. I expect an ambush, and I think honestly that could be more dangerous for them because we got White with the bionic leg, and we also have Flynn with the bionic leg, so we're planning on doing some kiting. They also have jump packs. Let's see, we'll bring a couple more Psychite Teas just in case we need them. And then I think, yep, nothing else there that we need. And, oh, actually, I didn't grab horses, though. We want 2 horses to make them fast as the wind, and also so we can bring back a little bit of something. And then 6 packaged survival meals, 4 herbal meds, 2 good Devil Strand beds. Looks good to me. So, let's form that caravan. You want to get... I wonder how... You want to get forming your caravans relatively early in the day, because once Flynn and White start loading the caravan, they're not going to stop until the caravan is loaded, and that can lead to exhaustion, which we don't want. I'm surprised to see we don't have anyone asking for age reversal right now, but I'm so thrilled that Flynn and White decided to take the horses directly through our living room. What more can you ask for? All right, Morrison, let's get the base cleaned up while we're doing that. They're headed to the edge of the map. So the other thing that we can start at least thinking about is expanding one of the bedrooms, because Edie's going to need a larger bedroom once she has been damed. So we'll build this little L, and then we can cut this out, roof this over. We'll close this vent. We'll probably need to build a second vent on the outside. This room apparently gets hot. All right, and as you can see, even at speed 2, our intrepid adventurers are hauling. So we'll definitely be able to take advantage of White's Go Frenzy, which will be very good for business. Oh, apparently there's a little bit of cleaning area that's outside there. But it looks like Morrison has finished the bulk of the cleaning, so we will return to work area and let Morrison get back to doing some plant work along with Mule. All right, and we are arriving. We haven't done much caravanning in this one. But let's take it down to normal speed. Oh. Let's not get struck by lightning. So the way that ambushes usually go is you get in proximity and then things happen. So I'm probably only going to take white at this point. I might actually back Flynn off a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Okay, they do have guns, which is a little rough. Let's see. Maybe we should get over to a fallback position here. Hey, Sleeping, welcome back. Goal here is to destroy the weather control caravan. So I'm gonna get everybody back like this. And now we should be able to concentrated fire the ones that have guns. Okay, let's retreat again. Okay. Goal here is to get as many shots off as we can. Okay. I don't like squirt coming around. We don't want anyone getting lit on fire. That's a bad way to be. Okay, we did get rid of that shooter. We have one more shooter here, I think. We have a lot of cover. I might actually switch over to Squirt, who is uncovered right now. Oh, that wasn't enough to get them to retreat, though. Yeah, I don't want to get lit on fire. What do we have for guns here? Auto pistol. The marksman rifle is the most scary. I think I'm going to use a third charge to... So the marksman rifle is the one that I'm scared about. How good a shooter are you? Okay. You're 0 shooting, 0 shooting, 0 shooting. Okay, so they shouldn't... If they shoot us through the heart, I think we're okay. We're sad, but we have good cover right now. The quantity of fire is making me nervous here. Yeah, I think I am gonna reposition again. Let's see, where's a good spot to? Well, they have great cover on us, so... Because I think this is quite good cover. That's only 50% cover effectiveness, which is the same as what I have. This is holding strong. Let's give it a little more time and hope that they don't get lucky. Oh, did I queue that up? Apparently. Okay, let's get white out of there. Okay, good stuff. See how white is doing health-wise. Okay, shot to the right leg. 10 to white. Don't really care about this. Let's check Squirt for their skills. Careful shooter and nervous, not interesting. Underground or Optimus volatile, no. Careful shooter, annoying voice. Okay. We'll let them go. Is the turkey bleeding? When did the turkey get shot? Turkey's neck was shut by Natty's machine pistol. Wow, that was a wild shot and a half. We just don't want to get an infection here. That's the main thing that we're going to be eyeing. Okay, and then everybody's good, so let's get down here. Got yaks, too. I don't think it's worth grabbing any yaks. We'll be able to pick up all this stuff when we leave. And there, as far as I know, they're never double ambushes, so we should be good. It was not a bionic leg. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Maybe it can't. Good point. I didn't think you could get injuries on bionic legs, but who knew? Now these you can't do anything but shoot them. So let's check back on the colony. Oh, Young, you have nothing to do? Let's not talk about the fact that Young locked himself inside. Sometimes the logic is painful. What do their needs look like? Okay, they're doing just fine. Young has now released himself from a brilliant prison. And let's get this deconstructed as well. Actually, Young, before you do that, you've opened up a hole in the wall here. Can you do this? All right, there we go. That's taken care of. This is limestone, which I don't particularly care about. So before things get too much more, let's get over to the second one. We're not going to bother with Squirt. We're taking the Stallions. We'll take the components, the plasteel, the steel. The guns, I guess. And then I guess the flak armor as well. There we go. And the rest of this is all tattered and can't even be broken down. So we'll leave that. We will take their simple and fine meals. Wow, they had a ton of food. I guess good for them. We've definitely got the horses. We've got our people. So... And now they're headed here. I think I queued up the right location. Be famous last words if I sent them to the wrong place. But that means that the fog should eventually clear. All right, the steel has been almost all removed from here, along with the blocks, which is good. Oh. This is a very unfortunate timing for them to arrive, because the manhunters are coming. Let's, This is our last jump packs, so... Of course, Flynn got tagged there. Okay, we've got a war merchant in a second here. Okay. That's good. Let's quickly tend to any injuries here. Yep, Flynn's got a minor injury. No badness there. I think they're probably going to need to rest pretty soon here. Let me check the needs. Yeah, we're getting to that point. Okay. The War Merchant, I think, just entered. Yeah, they're over here. But we should be able to get rid of some stuff. Okay, Flynn, are you all patched up? Why are you not tending to yourself, Flynn? Okay, let's move over here and I'll figure that out in a second. Oh, do you not have self-tending on? Probably not. Yeah, you don't. There we go. Now you're doing it. What was that? Oh, one of the rabbits got back up again? All right. Claim this. Oh, no, don't. That was... I just wanted them to open the door. Oh, they can't open the door because they can't, because the tree was in the way. Claiming allows you to interact with things. Okay, they should be fine. The war merchants are coming in. Is Edie already asleep? Edie's already asleep. We'll get to that in a second. This will give us the experiment of seeing whether we were better off without... Can you two-path into here? Okay, you can. Who has the bed rolls? They're probably on the animals. How bad is our rest situation? I think we're just gonna push through. I'm gonna have Flynn do this really quickly, and then we'll reform the caravan. Oh, we didn't quite get there. Yeah, because they're not going to be sleeping with beds. They're going to be a little bummed. They're both pretty close to pegged at max, so we're just going to let them sleep outdoors. I think that's fine. Yeah, so claiming means that you own the thing, right? So, like, for instance, I could claim this ancient nav beacon as my own. And in fact, I should deconstruct those because I think you might even get components. No, I guess they're probably just trash, but we'll see. Flynn's fully healed. White is fully healed. Edie, when you wake up, trade with Parrot, who is threatening to enter our home. Okay, what do we got for sale here from this war merchant? They're a tribal war merchant, so seems like a whole heck of a lot of nothing. But we can at least clean out some of this garbage that we have. Yeah, we're slowly building it up for sure. Sleeping. I'm pretty happy with the way that it's the way that it has turned out. We'll keep the steel. We'll keep those three. The bows can all go. Same with the pilas. And then let's check to see if we have anything else that's of poor quality that we're not already selling, or awful quality. Okay. So what are they selling here? Anything interesting? Looks like not really. So can we eke any more money out of them? We could sell some beer, but I don't think we're at that point. They don't have any prosthetics or any trainers. We could let a bear or two go, but I don't think we need to do that necessarily. I need to go through and figure out which bears are in need of sale. But I guess we'll just take the money and run. Let's see how much rest they have at this point. All right, I'm going to let them get a good night's sleep, even if it is out in the elements. Sorry, is there really nothing to produce? I guess there isn't. What do our bills for this look like? Let's take a quick look at this and just make sure that we're not producing anything weird. Flak helmets, flak vests. Yeah, I'm just going to delete flak pants. We're not going to make those anymore. Same with flak jackets. We're fine on that. Wait, we have 6 sniper rifles? Can we... Can we sell some of these sniper rifles? I don't understand why we have 6 sniper rifles. Oh yeah, there they are. That's a nice chunk of change, and that clears up a lot of space that we didn't need taken up. That's hilarious. There we go. All right, everybody is healthy over here and still just sleeping. Okay, nothing came out of those, but let's reform the caravan and head home for the time being. 2 horses. We'll take whatever components additionally came in, more plasteel and steel. We'll also fill up with as much as we can take. We got a little bit of wood, which is good. Steel urn. We'll grab that. All right, we can deconstruct those, I presume, for raw parts, which I think is more valuable than taking the slag chunks. Travel supplies, we take everything. All right, let's get rolling. We have to figure out what our research plan is as well here. Thank you for bringing all of your muffalos into my living room. Parrot, you are a treat. Maybe I should put a small table out here so that they can do that. All right, but we're almost home without incident. Knock on wood. The fungus fields are starting to produce. Okay, cryosleep casket. So the next thing I want to do is we will need a harp. I guess we'll do harp first because we're going to need a harp if we're going to do Edie's bestowing ceremony. It's a requirement. If we look at the quest, we need a throne for her, and then once we have the throne, I believe we will also need a harp and 2 columns. So, but yeah, we can move pretty quickly around. That was a very short trip. That was some bad pathing right there. Edie walked all the way to here, realized there was no path through, and then looped all the way back around. All right, so at this point, have we left a little bit of steel in here. I don't mind that, so I'm going to pare back the bear zone. So I don't need the bears being everywhere. Although I will route the bears around the slag chunks. Actually, this area probably continues to need to be accessible to them so they can drop off deliveries of chunks. All right, arriving any second. Oh yeah, we have. Do we have? I thought Morrison was on mining. What's Morrison's? Yeah, Morrison does like mining, but I guess there's always growing to be done because that should be Morrison's second priority. All right, we'll just leave that for now. How are you doing, Lotta? You've seen better days, Lotta. Let me tell you. We couldn't get rid of Lotta because she was catatonic when the Empire's person came in. All right, caravan has arrived. Flynn's looking a little sadder for wear. Sanguine carrying the day, but I think white definitely took the long way on that one. Now let's make sure all of these are auto rearm. It's unclear to me why the unloading takes place in the stables, but I think that's fine. We're going to need floors for the rest of this room, which will also include these 2 tiles. Actually, I guess this one shouldn't be. We should just smooth that one, not mine it. We have a lot of big projects that we've not found a time to work on. Wait, what are you working on right now? Sniper rifle? Okay, I said I wanted to keep 2 on hand, so I guess I'll let Steroid work on that. I'm not going to do that. And then Flynn wants age reversal, so it is about time. Age reversal cycle, let's make sure that the nutrition is fungus or insect meat. There we go. And then that should get prepped up. And we're going to have to start working on a throne. Hey, Robbie, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Excited to be back in the RimWorld, getting things organized. Very excited to have Flynn the janitor back. That's the title moment of the stream, to be sure. Morrison, you're sleeping. All right. When Morrison gets back up, I'm gonna send Morrison over this way. And I guess we should also think about how this is going to work. So, oh, this is all smooth wall. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's only a bummer because there's a slight beauty bonus to it. Or maybe we just put them, down like this, and that will be fine. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give or take, it'll work. And we'll just plan. I'm just going to plan to put them like this. So I'm going to put one like that just so that I can remember what it looks like. And then we're going to just put an alcove like this. And how many will that hold? Get rid of that. That holds 6, which is the number that we have right now. Okay. And we're going to need to get rid of all of this. Which means Morrison is going to have to... Morrison and Steroid are going to have to remember how to mine, actually. Let's not crack our base open until we've built the new wall. Although that almost bit Young in the butt when he got trapped. I feel like our sleep schedules are all over the place. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I want to find some of the unhealthy polar bears, and it's easiest to find them when they're in here. So yeah, so this polar bear probably needs to go. So let's I'm going to start naming all the polar bears that need to be sold, sell. That one, I mean, one paw being off. I guess that's 75% movement, which is not terrible. The other one was quite a bit worse. Okay, so I think it's just that one. Or I guess the one with the paw shot off we can sell too. Just because I do want to downsize our polar bear footprint. But with Flynn back, we can actually build things with a reasonable competency. So I think that's going to be a big difference maker. And then for the time being, back to paste for everybody, and there we go. We don't really need steroid carrying around drugs either. This is set at important, and this is set much lower than that, right? Normal. Okay, so someone should eventually deliver some chem fuel goodies to that. Morrison, you're up, so let's get you working on this. Let's see if Flynn decides to lock herself in. So far, she's navigating the most dangerous trap in all of RimWorld. Beautifully executed. Morrison. No, don't smooth that. Hold on. Why is that? Okay, that was just latent. So we'll get rid of those three, and then we will deconstruct these three. And this wall dark light, we're just going to reinstall over here so that we keep the... Well, I know, but you can do the... There we go. You can do that. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and we're back up in the riches of Fungus Town. How are our allied factions looking? We're also due for an event. 73 and 49 and 66. Okay, so our allies are well in our favor. Now Morrison, I have to force to do this, or he will never do it. And then I'm just gonna run the power conduit around. And then we have to start working on Edie's throne. Oh, and we do need to get some floors in here. How's our marble supply? Pretty decent. Okay. Quest available. Violence for hire. Also, we've finished the harp. So the next thing I want to do is I want to do psychite refining, which gives us the ability to make yayo, which is needed to make go juice. Okay, let's take a look at our quest. Freeholder from the Exodus Empire is making a request of you. Two groups of pirates from the Club Wolves have been harassing a nearby caravan. Ask that you send them a challenge message to attract them to attack and eliminate the threat yourself. One boss, 3 drifters, 2 elite mercenaries, 1 grenadier, heavy mercenaries, mercenary gunners, snipers, and we could get Terror Knower, an excellent persona plasma sword that has Freewielder, which is a good perk. That means that it does not bond to someone when they pick it up, but it has no other benefits. And the fact that this has a Grenadier means that these will likely be breach raids, which means that we're not going to be like fighting in a kill box or something like that. And then what was this one? 2 mech clusters. And we get the option of a staggering amount of stuff. The problem with mech clusters is they could be auto mortar mech clusters. And we have to, while we are doing this, we have to protect yeah, so we would get 3 soldiers. And we would end up with 17 days with 1 court ally that we have to keep above 50%. Well, I guess we only... Okay. I don't think that's one that we necessarily want to take on. Is this prepped yet? I'm not sure why no one has filled this with nutrition yet. Let's just send Morrison in to do it. Morrison was out mining anyways. I don't think I care. But we need to get Flynn in the goo. Did we already do the power adjust? We did. Okay, so we can get rid of all of that. Don't leave exposed wires. Nope. Young, I was fine with you doing that. I'm sorry. Pick up the wood and do the thing. It's the... I want you to take the turkey with you. Okay. We've got rid of all that, so now we can move the neural superchargers. We will at some point need more of these as the colony gets back to growing, but for now that will clear out this room, and then we can start thinking about building a throne for Edie. Morrison is harvesting Nutrifungus, which is fine. And Young is doing a hero's job of getting this room clean. Deconstruct that. And uninstall the lamp. I think this room is plenty good without. Gets well enough lit. Yeah, and then let's take a look at a throne here. A grand meditation throne. 300 steel. We can certainly afford that. And I want Flynn making that, because we want that to be of the highest quality possible, and Flynn is at 17 construction, which is pretty solid. I think this whole area probably needs to be just brought completely inside. Not having this pass through is a little silly. It is taking a dog's age to get this biosculptor going. Yeah, we're starting to back up a little bit. I think this is quite a huge amount of work to make a throne, too. Yeah, 667 work is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, this one... I don't think we're going to be doing that one. Let's see. Other things that we might need here. Looks like nothing too crazy. I am going to do tree sowing quickly, I think. It's a little sad that you can't sow the undercave trees. That would be very cool. There are cave trees. They're called timber shrooms specifically. How are you doing, Lotta? Well, your mood is pegged as negatively as one can be. At least we killed Gaxo for them. What's Steroid working on right now? Viewing art. I was gonna send Steroid to... Oh. Lotta's having a crisis of belief. I guess she's still at full, almost full, so we won't bother moving her over to Tech-Tugism, I don't think. Not right now, at least. Okay, Go Frenzy, no longer inspired, isn't that bad. Flynn's getting a little tired, so let's do that. I'm gonna forbid this for the time being, just because I don't want Young to like sneak over and do it. Oh. When I changed Flynn's setup, Flynn was just like, all right, I will just drop the Go Juice and the Psychite Tea on the floor. Thank you very much. Hope that's what you were looking for. But yeah, I think for a Psychic Sensitizer and an LTech staff, I don't think that's what we're looking for. 2 mech clusters is a lot to deal with, especially if they are auto mortar mech clusters. That would be really bad for us. So let's see. Before I this was Flynn's sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is an engraving with an illustration of Amanda Flynn Rousselot adding surface detail to a longsword while wiping the sweat from her forehead. 1,000 hypnotists marvel at the device. The subjects are in front of a pack of gorillas. The style is romantic with symbolic elements. This portrayal refers to Flynn completing work on a longsword on the 5th of December 5506, just days before her passing. The first time, but she's back now, so no problem. Right? Oh, I see. There's also a whole bunch of drugs that have just been left here, too. Goes to show the how much the bears are helping with delivery. Where did you just take that Psychite Tea? Huh. That seemed odd. But I think this also streamlines the situation because now this should be a wooden door. Let's swap that over. Okay, Flynn, you're up and about? No, you're still sleeping. We still need to get Flynn a second bionic eye, but okay, whenever you get done relaxing socially, go make the throne. Because as soon as she finishes the throne, we need to get her age reversing, because she's 55. So we of all of our colonists, like if we could get her double age reversals occasionally, beggars need resources. So we gave the other beggars a similar amount of money, and pretty much nothing came of it. As far as I can tell, we never received any reward or anything like that for our good deeds. What are you getting up to, Morrison? Seemed like an odd pathing. How do we do here? Normal quality. Well, we'll keep that for now. You won't be hungry when you come out. Hey, Steaks, how's it going? Happy Friday. At some point, we do have to get this straight, though, Steaks. Now that you are Stanks, is it always Thursday? Oh, we got a problem over here. So the backstory on Flynn. Oh, I can't view Flynn's profile right now. But Flynn's backstory was that she was a space janitor. So when we brought her back to life at the end of last stream, that is the namesake for today's stream. Is that it is the return of the janitor. Yes, we were very excited to have her back. She's already gone on a mission. Steaks, if you are at all curious about what is that you're carrying? What in the world? Why was there a chaos trainer over here? Oh my gosh, that's a weird location for that. We did a bit of caravanning at the beginning of this to take out the weather control unit and also the fog machine. So Morrison, pleased to be cleaning. So that was a pretty good example of a few relatively safe quests. Now, for Edie's Dame ceremony, which is one that we do want to do, we need to assign her the throne. At some point, we're going to need to rebuild this. But I believe now the quest, 2 braziers, 2 columns, and 1 harp. So we can queue up the harp in here. You can't make harps out of anything. They're just made out of wood. And then we can do dark light, and we can do them out of marble. So we'll do that, and then we'll also do columns, also out of marble. There we go. And then I guess can we put 2 of the, I'm not sure what the structure on these is. Them being 2 size is really weird. Because they're 2 by 2, right? Yeah, they're 2 by 2. So I think so I can't really put one in the center. This drives me crazy. I didn't get rid of the sun blocker, Buffalo. I only got rid of the fog weather controller and the temperature adjuster. So, yep. Yeah, the sun blocker remains something that we have built this colony around, so I'm gonna leave it. Oh, here are the beggars. So we gave the previous beggars a bunch of money. We could give these beggars, they are requesting 2,300 gold. If people think I should do it, I will consider it. But yeah, let me know if you think that is a good use of resources. We're currently sitting on about 6,000. The beggars, after they get their feet under them, can send you rewards as a side note. So it's not entirely without merit. On the Reddit, I have seen some pretty incredible rewards. But and in fact, while we're at it, I do want to change the drug policy so the carry policy includes beer now that we have it. And I think I'll probably also say if mood is below 50, take it every 2 days. So the Psychite tea, I don't mind having people automatically take. So Young will probably do a bit more self-regulation. But okay, we got an F no, and then no one else was interested in that. So we will not be helping these particular beggars out. I guess we could see if we want to arrest any of them. Anybody exceptional? It would solve the loitering problem, but they'll wander off on their own anyways. Careful shooter and psychically deaf. No. Body Modder, Pyromaniac, and Kind would be pretty awesome if not for Pyromaniac, like their melee skill and their art skill. That's a tempting one because we need an artist to start building wealth again. A Nimble Bisexual, also with good melee. Doesn't have the art kicker. Greedy Fast Learner, probably not. Jealous, Tough, and Kind. You can have one. You can have one jealous person. Perhaps one of the best names, Buffalo. What's Monkey's backstory? They were a shop kid, and then they became a policewoman. There you have it. But yeah, unfortunately, their skills are not that appealing. And while Nimble is good, especially on melee pawns, she's not too bad. But I think that my winner, if not for the Pyromaniac, I would have went with Misaki. But yeah, I think we'll leave all of them. We're not gonna go too crazy on abducting visitors. Give them the money then. So you want me to spend 2,000 silver on them? I'm worried that they're too far away and they'll leave before we can give it to them. We can try it though. We do have a decent amount. But the problem is it's a big round trip. And if we don't get there, let's check to see how long they're going to hang around. Okay, we still have time. They're going to move on after a day. All right. I will give them the money. We're doing it for the Nimble Bisexual Monkey. You saw it here first. I do like that they're now dark light braziers. As a side note, I think that's a cool touch. All right, Edie has given one set of 500 silver to them. Let's see, what else do we want to take care of here? I feel like we should get a bit of like this steel slag pulled in. So let's... just so we have something to break down. We're not hurting on steel right now, but good to get the map a little cleaned up. And then let's make sure that the bears still have access to, yep, this. So they should grab that. And let's clean up some of these areas. Let's let the bears take care of that as well. Always with the sirens. All right, get rid of all that. They've collected all of that, which is beautiful. Collected all of that. Ooh, we do have Muffalo in the house. Let's get some Muffalo meat. White is more than capable. And in fact, I think... let me check. White... yeah, we want your hunting to be at 1. So when there's hunting to do, you prioritize that over handling. I guess I should probably cancel that, and we should do that after Edie finishes delivering the gold, which is so many trips as a side note. But we need to hurry. Mule, I don't think you ever even knew Igor. Oh my gosh. She still has more trips. Do I send someone else to do it? Mule, how happy are you? Yeah, 2 more trips. But, like, it's getting to be late. I'm worried Edie's gonna exhaust herself. There goes Young doing the brilliant chem fuel run from here, down through here, around through here. Okay, 1 more run. We still have not that many hours, actually. I was kind of right on about how incredibly long it was going to take to give them the money. Monkey, this one is for you. The shop kid turned policewoman, 46-year-old beggar of the post-ideological religion. We're going to miss you. They're an acquaintance of Paul Wilcox, of course. Is that one of them? No. I don't know how we know Paul Wilcox. But goodbye, monkey. All right, Edie. Eat a lavish meal and then take a snooze, because holy cow, I just worked you hard. Oh, one of the other beggars was Paul Wilcox? Got it. That makes sense. All right, we need to install Edie's pod, because Edie will be the next victim on the pod is right. To get her age reversal, which is, yeah, not overdue, which is good. Okay, Morrison, you don't need to be locked into cleaning anymore. Nor do you need to clean urgently. But now that the beggars have been paid off, now we will hunt with White. Get our meat reserves back up before the Muffalo wander off the map. Mostly for lack of grazing space, unfortunately. All right, let's prep an age reversal cycle. Make sure that, yep, we're not going to be putting anything in other than that. I really worked Edie hard. Inspired taming on White. That's exciting. Wait, hey, White? Why are you training a polar bear? Oh, because you're not unrestricted. Go get us some Muffalo meat, please, White. Oh, we still have 2.5 days on Flynn. We've never had the Muffalos not rebel. Not in the base game, Stanks. There are certainly mods. In fact, I think there's a new mod that's coming out in the not too distant future that's a framework for building vehicles. Once Edie does her coronation ceremony, which, speaking of which, I think we can do that now. Oh, we need to install the harp that we made. That was the last thing. And then we'll have to see if the room is properly set up for it. Young's already on butchering, which is exactly the way we want it. So with inspired taming, the main thing that we're hoping for, be super cool if we got a Thrumbo to wander in. I'm shocked. The 10% chance on these Muffalo. Oh, I can't believe that Muffalo got me. Whoa. Wait, what was that? Muffalo shot right through the brain. Dang. How's your health? See, this is what I'm used to. A crack on the leg. Anyways, let's haul the Muffalo. I'm going to put Morrison on unrestricted and send Morrison to get the other Muffalo. But yeah, I don't think we've ever not had Muffalo Revenge, which it only warns you that it's a 10% chance. I guess per shot, though. Okay, Morrison, you go back to the work zone so you don't wander too far. We got another crop of Devil Strand coming in, which is good. I love that we're using herbal medicine to repair a crack on a bionic leg. Don't think too hard about that. Wait, oh, where were the simple meals and the fine meals? Oh, we didn't have enough space because I shrunk this zone. All right, let's give ourselves some space for the future to handle that. This is an awful great. Muscle parasites on Lotta and Morrison. Okay. That's good, honestly. I feel like Lotta is regularly insulating us by taking one for the team, so I can't be too mad. Now let's see. We're going to create another copy here because we're eventually going to have some Yayo, and I want a place to put it. Okay. At some point, we may want to do that, but now that that's installed, let's clean the dirt and see if the room is of sufficient impressiveness. Oh yeah, and I want to switch these. So this is going to be Young's room now, and this is going to be Edie's room, because I believe that this room is sufficient to meet Edie's requirements as a dame. I think it is spacious enough and impressive enough, but let's take a look. It's somewhat impressive. It seems that the space is holding it back mostly. We may actually have to make it larger. We could probably just bump this part out. Also, I just noticed, drives me crazy that when like there's an uninterrupted or an interrupted texture, not uninterrupted. But yeah, get that in there, and then I guess there's something undignified about having Edie handle this themselves, but I think this room is very impressive, which is good. This room is somewhat impressive. I'm not sure what we need to do to fix that, but let's do Edie's Dame ceremony. All right, so the shuttle lands, which there are vehicles, we just don't have direct access to them. Wow, Lloyd is moving slowly, let me tell you. Oh, and he's a pyromaniac. I really hope that he doesn't decide to light anything on fire while he's visiting. That would be a shame. Ooh, Polar Bear 3 has given birth. So let's make sure that Polar Bear 3 is sterilized. And then also, what was the new Polar Bear that came in? Probably Polar Bear 5, who's a male. So we're fine with that. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a group walk this slowly. What is Lloyd's health issue? Holy cow. Lloyd is a 62-year-old who has a left shoulder gun injury, a left leg scar, a right leg gunshot, left foot frostbite scar, and a bad back. There you have it. If there's ever any question. This can be for Yayo. And then let's make a bit of Yayo. We don't want to have a lot of it, so we'll just do it until we have 10, but we should be able to use some psychoid leaves as they come in. I'm telling you, every time with the Muffalo Revenge. Like, it's insane. Muffalo are vicious. It's going to take an absolute lifetime for Lloyd to get over here. We should probably put a shuttle landing spot over here so they know where to land. As a side note, there is a bit